Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the Turnpike Series. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher in this game, Sean Bucky.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here comes a 3-2. Hit in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Jay Bell.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. And that one hammered. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Orlando Merced, the next Pirate to hit. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
And here it comes. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Al Martin. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. They got it for out number 2. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jeff King.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And that is that. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Zane Smith. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the mound for him.
Yeah, just a real solid season last year, finishing with a sub-2 ERA. That's getting it done. That is not having more than maybe one subpar start in the season. It's pretty much domination from wire to wire. And when you can do that against good hitters today that are looking to get the ball in the air, hit the ball over the fence, and slug, really impressive in what he did last year.
Boots it to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Darren Daulton.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
On the ground to short, Bell. Tosses across to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. John Kruk stands in for the Phillies. Home team down a run as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Up the middle, Bell handles the chance. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Pirates 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. And here's the catcher, number 19. 1-1 now. And that one in the air center field. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there's one away. And stepping in is the speedy Andy Van Dyke. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Brian Hunter. 2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now, Darren Daulton. The pitch. That one ripped. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Now the left fielder. Out to short. Throws the first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the third baseman. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Pirates up by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. On its way to the corner, Martin on the move, makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Zane Smith. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. The pitch. Popped up. Moving under this one. And it's caught for the out. . Here's the second baseman, Carlos Garcia. 1 out, bases empty. And a ball and 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The wide to kick the pitch. Stays alive. That's out to center field. Dykes settles underneath it, squeezes it, and there are 2 outs. Two outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Jay Bell. The 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the 3rd out. Bucks go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, now here is number 19. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Out to short, Bell. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. So now here's the pitcher, Sean Bucky. One down, Phillies down a run. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup, Lenny Dykes stands in for the Phillies. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Pirates leading by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Phillies down in order, and it remains 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Orlando Merced. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Righty delivers. That one ripped right center field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the left fielder, Al Martin. Man at second. And another ball
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
On to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Jeff King, the next Pirate to hit.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Right through there for a strike. 1 away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is lifted in the air. Dykes should have this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's the Pirates catcher now. And a pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. And that'll do it. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Pirates 2 and the Phillies nothing. The Turnpike Series continues now. Bottom of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Mariano Duncan. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And this place is rocking. It's 2-1.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
And digging in for Philadelphia, John Kruk. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The Phils trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the Phillies catcher, Darren Daulton. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now the left fielder. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the inning. Phils do get one back on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Andy Van Dyke. Line drive. And there's a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. It's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here's the first baseman, Brian Hunter. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Zane Smith. Man at second. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sean Bucky gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher on here, Roger Mason.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's going to be Carlos Garcia. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Base hit center field. Van Dyke rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 3-1.
Big RBI for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
One down. Jay Bell digs in now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.